Hello, I'm at this time using my legal birth name because I have found that people sometimes mispronounce my Orthodox baptism name, which is Euthemios, but I may change the name for this channel sometime in the future, I'm not sure. I want to respond to some of the things stated by Archbishop Gregory. He's on YouTube, goes by the name GOC America. He's an old calendarist. And he recently uploaded a video about Father Seraphim Rose, and I want to respond to some of the things he said. He said that the doctrine of the aerial toll houses is Gnostic. That's actually false. That claim has been refuted by St. Anthony's Monastery in their book, The Departure of the Soul According to the Teaching of the Orthodox Church. The book shows that the doctrine of the aerial toll houses was divinely revealed by God to various Orthodox individuals in theory of spiritual vision. It is not Gnostic. Now, I don't know if Archbishop Gregory has read the book, but if he hasn't, he should. And I would argue that if a person is dismissive of facts and data, that's a bad sign about them. Okay, so we need to humble ourselves and be obedient to the teaching of the church and engage the evidence. Humble ourselves and accept the teaching that has been passed down to us by the Holy Spirit. Okay, so if you want to learn the truth about the doctrine of the aerial toll houses, I recommend to you out there that you read The Departure of the Soul According to the Teaching of the Orthodox Church by St. Anthony's Greek Orthodox Monastery. Okay, now Archbishop Gregory also said that Father Seraphim Rose and Father Herman Podmashensky, co-founders of St. Herman's Monastery, believed that the apparitions at that Coptic church in Egypt was actually the Theotokos. If this is true, then it reveals to me that Father Seraphim and Father Herman lacked spiritual discernment and they were deceived. Now, according to Archbishop Gregory, they later changed their position on that but refused to make the correction. I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, it reveals something disturbing about Father Seraphim and Father Herman. It's important for people to understand that the true Theotokos would never appear at a heretical church, because that appearance by implication reveals that that heresy and that church have the endorsement of the Theotokos in heaven. And that's not going to happen with the Theotokos in heaven. They're not going to endorse falsehood and heresy. Okay. Also, Archbishop Gregory said that when Father Seraphim was on his deathbed, he cursed Father Herman. He said, "I curse you." I don't know if this is true. Archbishop Gregory didn't cite any sources. He didn't name any eyewitness. So this amounts to hearsay. I would like to know how Archbishop Gregory knows this. What's his source of information? But if in the event it's true that Father Seraphim cursed Father Herman, I would say that it reveals that Father Seraphim was not a true man of God, because a true man of God would not curse someone. St. Paul instructs in Romans 12:14, bless and curse not. And in another place, he said something to the effect that California has good weather year-round, something like that. That's actually false. I was born and raised in California. California is a large state with different climates. It ranges from very hot to very cold. It snows in various places in California. There's mountains. And several months ago, I got a message from someone in Truckee, California. He said it was 4 degrees. So it gets cold in California. It snows. There's rain. There's desert. It's different. California is a large state. So I want to make that correction. And I personally think that Archbishop Gregory is sloppy and irresponsible in stuff he says. And his irresponsibility and his failure to cite sources in videos makes me question his polemical information against other clergy and other groups professing orthodoxy. Okay, so this is my response to Archbishop Gregory, and I will go ahead and conclude this video.